Hi there. My name is Oz Konar. I'm the founder of Business Lending Blueprint, and my mission in life is to help people make money through the credit and the lending industry so we can collectively eradicate financial illiteracy for yourself and for hopefully for future generations, right? And now in this video, I want to walk you through how one of our brokers in Business Lending Blueprint community made $55,000 from a single deal, one deal. And if you stick around until the end, I'll give you two battle tested tactics to solve the biggest issue that's keeping people from succeeding, not only in this business or in any other venture that they go through right now. And I'm going to be talking about the infamous I don't have time excuse that I hear all the time. So every week we get thousands of emails, and literally more than 100 of them. I hear people tell me that they looked into the business, they love the idea, they understand that money is the sexiest product that you can sell. They want to eliminate financial illiteracy, but there is one thing that keeps coming up, and whenever I see a pattern, I need to talk about it. That pattern is people tell me, "I don't have time, Oz." Listen, I get it. You're busy, but there is the thing that when you say you don't have time for an opportunity that you acknowledge that they could create more time and income for you, you might honestly be holding yourself back without realizing it, right? So let's think about it this way. When you say you don't have time to improve your current situation, which you said that you're committed to changing, you're essentially deciding to stay where you are. And if where you are isn't where you want to be, that's a tough pill to swallow. Something is there, right? And I'm not here to judge. I've been there too. Let me tell you something personal. When I was going to college, there was a time that I had to juggle between three jobs. I was bussing tables just to make the ends meet. And at that time was a luxury that I thought I really didn't have. Like, I didn't know how to make more time. But I want to challenge you to really consider this. Is it that you don't have the time, or is it that making a change feels more uncomfortable than staying where you are right now? Because I had to ask myself that same question. And let me tell you, choosing to make time for opportunities that could change my life definitely was not easy, but it was definitely worth it. Fast forward to today, I should have made that decision long before I did, right? So you have the same 24 hours as everyone else. It's not about having time, it's about making time for what you think matters, something that's going to change your life. So let me tell you about the main event of this video. I'm going to tell you about Alan. He's a guy who could have easily said he didn't have time. He's married, he's a father of twins. He used to drive for Uber to make ends meet and pay the credit card debt, but he decided to make time. And he recently posted in our community about making $55,000 from funding a restaurant as a business loan broker. That's from one deal, right? And I want to read you his post word for word because he said it perfectly, and also it captures the excitement and the potential of this business, right? So you're seeing his post right now. I'm going to read it. Hello, everyone. Today is one of those surreal moments in life that you have to ask the person next to you to pinch you in the arm to confirm that you're not dreaming. If I could, I would send a military cargo plane full of beautiful flowers to drop him right now over the home of Marie. Marie is one of our direct lenders. With Marie's awesome support and guidance, we funded my first deal with the lender. The restaurant received $500,000 in business funding. And with this lender's new partner program, which we walked our members through, where you can earn higher commissions than before. My commission for this one deal is $55,000. Payout will be 10% of the loan funding, which is 50K, 25K upfront, and 25K over the next 12 months, and plus $5,000 bonus for hitting the 500,000K bonus tier. I know, crazy, right? Well, this is the power of BLB. Once you have your system in place, anything can happen. This client was a referral from a client that I helped with a real estate refinance last year. So that means this cost Alan nothing, like as far as cost per lead. Stay consistent. Everything we need to close this type of business loans is inside the blueprint. Thank you, Marie. You're awesome. The first of many. Also, special thanks to Oz and Cenk. Cenk is the head of our coaching department, for your constant support and building this amazing vehicle called Business Lending Blueprint. Now, I want to point out something crucial here. The reason for Alan's success isn't just about motivation, willpower, his hard work, or having the perfect morning routine. I mean, all of those things are important, but they're not the whole story. The main theme here is that Alan is a part of a network of other driven people and a group of experts who can help him, right? He's not blindly following some guru. He's not expecting just one person to have answers to everything, right? He's a part of a system with over 20 different experts and different funding options and a community of more than 5,000 supportive people, right? That's the real game changer. And I suggest you look for things like that if you're looking to start your own business. It doesn't have to be business loan brokerage. And some of you might remember Alan, actually. I interviewed him on this channel about a year ago. You're probably seeing on your screen. At that point, he had made over $60,000 from multiple deals as a newer loan broker. Fast forward to today, he made 55K from one deal. I guess we can call that progress. Now, let me be clear. Obviously, not every deal will pay 55K, right? This is a pretty extreme scenario. But I just want to show you how life changing this industry could be and show you the potential with the earnings in this business. I don't know any other industry with this much upside with one deal. Usually, average deals pay 2 to 5K, but the opportunity here is very significant. That's why I'm passionate about sharing it with you. So I guess one question is, how did he do it? He prioritized, right? So while many people are unwinding with Netflix or scrolling through social media, Alan was learning, networking, and closing deals. Even when he was busy, he was listening to the recorder calls on his headphone. So he didn't have it easy either, right? He had a family to support, bills to pay, but he understood something crucial. And I want you to pay attention to this. Short term effort leads to long term gain. Like many people fail to understand it. They want everything to come to them in day one. But if you stay with it, if the vehicle is right, you can potentially reach these levels of success. So here's my invitation to you. Take a hard look at how you're spending your time. Are you making room for opportunities that could change your life, or are you wasting it sometimes? Because financial literacy and starting a funding business, it's not just about making money, right? It's about creating freedom for yourself, freedom to spend time with your family, freedom to pursue your maybe other passions that you might have, and freedom from the daily grind that many people go through, right? So Alan got the opportunity, he took action, and now he's reaping the rewards. And I truly believe that you're not much different. So the opportunity is right in front of you. Now, I can almost hear some of you saying, "Hey, Oz, I get it, man. I want to succeed, but I truly don't have any time at this point between my job, my family, and just trying to keep my head above the water. There is really nothing left." I hear you. Again, this is not to put a judgment on you. I really do hear you. And if that's where you are right now, it might feel impossible to find extra time. But that's exactly why I want to share these next two strategies, or they're more like tactics, I guess. So, as promised, let's give you two simple tricks that you can use right now to solve the "I don't have time" problem. And just work with me on this, okay? These will work whether you want to join our program or you just want to use this to get more efficient at what you're doing. So, number one, let's do a time audit. So, this is like being a detective for your own time. So here is how you do that. Step number one, you get a notepad or a legal pad, something to write on basically. And step two is for 1 week, write down what you do every 30 minutes. And if you have large blocks, like you have a job for 8 hours a day, you can write 8 hours, but I'm sure you might have gaps in between. Number three is be honest. Like if you spend an hour watching TV, write it down. No one's going to see it. It's for you, right? And at the end of the week, look at your list. You'll be surprised. I call this the 100 units of time. I have my students do it. I do it. So you might be shocked to see how much time you spend on things that don't really matter to you, right? So this is not about making you feel bad. It's about seeing where your time really goes. And once you know, you can start making small changes to use your time better. So that's the number one tactic. Number two is I love this, and I have my department heads, managers do this all the time. This is a non-negotiable time blocks. This is about making a promise to yourself. This is about making an appointment with yourself. Here's how it works. So you pick 2 hours in your day. If it could be really early morning before work, like 5 to 7 a.m., or it could be at night after the kids go to bed, like 8 to 10 p.m. So these 2 hours are now your get better time. It's not for TV. It's not for scrolling on your phone, on social media. It's for you to work on your goals. And during this time, you can learn new skills because as you add more skills to your arsenal, you're going to make a lot more money. So you can plan your business, work on things that will help you grow. So you got to treat this time like it is as important as picking up your kids from school. And you want to skip that, right? So you should not skip this. Treat this as like an appointment with a heart surgeon. You wouldn't skip that, right? Even if you're tired, show up for yourself. Over time, it will become a habit. Remember, it's just not about magically getting more time. We all have 24 hours a day. It's about using the time you have in a way that matters to you. And you don't need to wait for the perfect time to start anything. The perfect time is actually now. It was actually yesterday. Now it is now. So you start small, be consistent, and your one of the favorite things that I have is your future self will be so thankful that you did. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to our channels. I'll see you on the next video. Take care now.